in the pharmaceutical procurement space for over 25 years. So I was leading the procurement and supply chain function for some of the leading Indian companies like Cipla, Sun and Ajanta Pharma. So now then we came together and started this journey about a year back.
Myself, Salim. I've come from technical background. I worked with a company called Biocon for 10.5 years. It's around 23 years in the industry. Last 13 years I've been a serial entrepreneur. This is my fourth venture. And the brilliant two minds sitting with me, Ashwinder and Dr. Madhukala, we have been able to come together to create this. He was always from the procurement side, I was always from the API marketing sales side. And that's where we were able to understand the pain point of each other. And the birth of WiStride actually took place because of the problem and our relationship, because we used to request each other's help for such kind of problems in the past. And that's where the birth of this company has taken place.
Hi, I am Ashwinder Singh Chowdhary. I have about 2 decades of total experience. I'm an engineer by undergraduate qualifications. The first 5 years I spent with IT and consulting. Then spent the rest of time in pharma. So worked with 3 pharmaceutical companies, Biocon, Viatris and Singh. My last 2 years were in a B2B commerce company in Mylan, where I was a pharma leader. So, and that was what I was doing immediately before coming to the WiStride.
Great. So this is being a very technical part as well. So how did you get that technical thing in? Because this is business intelligence. There is a lot of artificial intelligence that goes into this. There's a prediction that you mentioned that will come up in the future modules. So with this kind of data that you have and you're sitting on this kind of information, how much time did it take for you to gather all this data, and how did it work? How did the app got built finally? How many trials? What were the challenges that you faced, and how did you overcome them?
Yeah, so when we started in the early phase of triangulating the data and generating the report, so the end-to-end lead time which we used to typically give it to any customer was about 8 weeks. So that was the initial phase, but the idea is like how we can cut down from 8 weeks to less than 8 days. And I am happy and proud that we could successfully achieve that milestone. Because initial phase it was mostly, most of the things were manually done and there were a lot of human intervention. So as we progress, so we digitized and developed a lot of algorithms. Now most of this data is available in a digital form. So through the use of multiple databases, we triangulate the information, and that information is then converted into a preliminary report, which then subsequently get validated through primary research by talking to various industry experts both on the demand and supply side globally, and then we draw the